we are streaming today. Hopefully. I assume everything will go wrong, but maybe it won't. But if things do go well today, we will be doing the Golem Day, Federation Day, doing some laps. Or a lap, we'll see. Stream looks decent. Stream looks to be live on both platforms. Okie dokie. I guess let's just get into it and, you know, see how things go. Nothing to it but to do it. Okay. But we also, while we are going to be doing the Federation Grand Prix, we have a little possible wormhole content going on. We have a flag catcher here just sitting on a site waiting to take down some dirt bags. And then we're just watching our Fortizar in our home hole to see if our guys are mobilizing to do anything. And we might catch up or hook up with them if that happens to be a thing. Music's a bit loud for me, so we're gonna go ahead and tone it down. Seems better. Okay. So step one is we're gonna pod to Jita. Because right now I'm in my wormhole. And I don't want to be there. Let's hop into a clean clone. At least I'm pretty sure we have Explo, crystals, gas, rapture, training, and then in perimeter we have training and agility scans. And we're going to be wanting to use our agility scans, so yeah. And I assume our pacifier is somewhere. I think we already have a ship that should be good for this. Or at least mostly good for it. Go ahead and self-destruct to Hita. And let's see where our pacifiers are. We got one in Hita, we got one in perimeter, we got an Arnon. I think it's the one in Hita, the don't shoot me. Yeah, this one is a combat-y one for the Bloodstained Stars. And this one's not fit at all. Awesome. So I guess we'll find a fit. What does Eggman look like? Back in our wormhole, but looks okay. Maybe not the best. And the SOE runner is kind of like the Bloodstained Stars fit, but a little bit worse. We could run it in an anathema. Who goes there is for Doctor Who, I believe. Wait, where's our hole finder and bookmarker? Ooh, maybe we go with the Astero. No. It's a little not bulky enough. We're going to be going through possible gate camps, so we'll see. Galbatrax 07, what's up? Welcome in. I have been many places, doing many things, but also playing some Eve and not playing some Eve. But I want to get #1 on that Grand Prix leaderboard. So we're going to be doing that. And it starts by scouting the track first, which is what we're doing today. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We're just going to... We're going to make a pacifier fit. But I do need to grab my implant set because that will help me do the align calcs. Because I don't want to do it in Python. Interestingly enough, though, when I do go for my full run,
drive active.
I guess when I go for my full run, I might change things up a bit. But like, we're going to be using a lot of drugs and whatnot, which will also lower our align time. ETT. Dokity dok dok.
Active. Docking request accepted.
We could go in a Synesis. No. I think Pacifier is going to be a better choice. Okay. Now we got our agility pod in. Let's build this ship. What do we need? We need a interdiction nullifier. Can I use the 2 yet? No. What does the 2 take? Warp drive operation 4 days. What does warp drive operation give us? Temperature reduction in capacitor need. Okay, so not a very useful skill, especially for 4 days. So we're still not gonna get it. MC Beggar 07, welcome in. How you doing? Let's get a probe launcher. I guess we could go extended because there's, well, maybe there's a reason not to. Put that on. I think below 2 seconds would save you more since some gates have drone blobs, which will decloak. I mean, I'm gonna be sub 2, definitely. That's like already, that's baseline. Let's do warp core stab. And then I guess we throw on the nanos. We might need one inertia stab. 2 inertia stabs. Are you for real? Do I have my implant in? I do. Am I really gonna need 3 inertia stabs? What in tarnations? Why is that saying 2.07? What am I missing here? Is it for some reason not taking into account my implants? Let's see. If we get in this ship, it says we're at 305. We simulate it. It also says 305. And then with the inertia stabilizers. Okay, yeah. So for some reason, the previous one wasn't taken into account. My implants. Am I still in my wormhole corp? Yep. So actually, up here, we are camping a relic site in a wormhole that's adjacent to our home. And right here, I am. Ooh, we actually have a new signature. I'm kind of just sit outside our wormhole home, seeing if anybody mobilizes or anything, and then I'll hop on comms with them. Hey, Railer, what is this? Take my phone out of pocket and its channel is auto-playing. Perfect. That's how we like it. It's weird that I need 3 inertia stabilizers. What if I instead rig it? The reason I don't want too many inertia stabilizers is because they add sig radius, which makes it easier to lock me. So I would prefer not to have that, given the opportunity. That said, it might be worth it. Because alternatively, I could put 2 hyperspatials in the rigs. And yeah, it looks like this doesn't even get me close to what an inertia stabilizer can do. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Why does it go up? What the fuck? Why is it now 3.5 fucking CC per? Okay. You guys see it. 3.05. 3.05. We hit the simulation. 3.05, right? 3.05. Everything's fine. We put an inertia stabilizer on. It goes to 2.49. We take it off. 3.05. Put it back on. 2.49. We got another. 2.15. 1.99. Wait, is this a... Oh, it is. Okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So we actually need... Good lord. We need a lot just to get that sub 2. So much so that it makes me possibly reconsider choice of ship. Our other option would be an Astero, which is very easy to get to sub 2, but the trade-off is that its warp speed isn't very good. But it might be a little... more... tanky. 2182 versus an Astero. Astero's much tankier, in fact. And it starts at sub 2. Starts at 5 AU though. But if we instead invest all of our shit into these hyperspatials, we can get it up to 10. But I think the pathfinder is still a better choice. Yeah, we're also at 40 sig radius, which is still going to be higher than the pathfinder. Astero can't escape bubbles, and you might get caught. It's fair. 3 warp rigs, 1 inertia, 1 nanofiber Astero. You what, mate? You what? How did your Astero start sub 2? Drugs? Nah, implants. I'm going to be using some nomads. Mids and lows. And some other implants. Yeah, so let's go with this. And throw on this. On some of these. A warp core stab. Throw on 8 of these bad boys. And some in the cargo. And in the mids, I think we just put on tank. Am I missing anything here? Our scan strength is 120. That's good enough. We don't really need to scan things out anyway. So I think... problem with the shield extenders is they increase our sig radius, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Can we stuff a large on here? We'd have weird power grid stuff, and yeah, not a way to fix it. But we can throw a medium on. We put 2 of them. We want to put an active. Yeah, we need to put an active. It means I have to always like activate it though. I guess in just like the dangerous parts. If you use an interceptor, you won't need implants. Implants are very risky in my opinion, but interceptors can't cloak, but you can use a nullifier and sub 2. Yeah, but interceptors are also slower. I know it's weird, but they are. Got a bonus nullifier. The second leg can be sketchy as fuck. I have a bonus nullifier, right? Does the pathfinder not have a bonus nullifier? God, do co-op ships suck that much? They do. Man, I hate co-op ships. We'll take a look at an interceptor then, I guess, as well. Do I put on a micro warp drive? Yeah. Here, the nullsec bubble camp is very scary. However, that was when the event started. Yeah, I believe it. Scepter is definitely the most survivable. You did the whole Grand Prix 3 times without losing yours. Okay. We'll look at an interceptor. Because if it can survive... I mean... Oh, I want that cloak, though. I want that cloak. And probably the speed. We'll put that down there. Let's take a little snippy snip of this. Throw it up there for now. And if we were gonna go interceptor, probably the crow. Maybe the stiletto, since it's fast. Hey, Keith. Interceptors are significantly cheaper as well, so it won't hurt to lose them anyways. I mean, we don't plan to lose it. Like that, like that's the plan. I don't know what could, like, realistically kill a pacifier. Possibly a string of bad bubble camps. The nice thing about an interceptor, though, is that it allows us to just gate to gate without carrying, even if the gate is far away. Urs died with a pacifier? How'd he do that? A very well organized gate camp in Stain. Was he not sub 2? He probably wasn't sub 2. Because if they have drones like all around the gate, so you can't cloak. If you get bubbled on both sides of the gate, you are dead in the pacifier. But you're not. Like, I can activate my interdiction nullifier. And then I can, yeah, I can warp to the next gate. And then okay. Okay. So if I'm, yeah, if there's like a big string, it gets a little tricky. Because if I activate and then I warp, and it's less than a minute warp, which it will be because I'm very fast. And then I immediately jump. I don't need to immediately jump though. Like I can just hold off a little bit, let that timer go down. I can play gate games a little bit. I mean, or I can just, you know, I can microwave drive and cloak. It should get me out of a lot of situations. But in a situation where like a multiple gate line of bubbles and full drone coverage on a gate would be a bit tricky to deal with, but then I could probably just do gate games. Yeah, or obviously if I suspect an issue, I can just warp to a midpoint and wait out the timer. Say when you Leroyed the... What's MHC? MHC camp. I was bubble on both sides. Two guys got locks on my 1.88 online second malediction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But in that case, like, the cloak would help. Right? Maybe? Or the warp core stab. Scepter was on the middle of the gate and bumped him and was also insta-lock. Okay. I mean, he could have piloted better then. Way that lies ahead of you is long and will test your endurance. That's the plan. T1 nullifier on a scepter, the 20-second activation cooldown. Yeah. Yeah, no, forget the people who smart bomb battleship. Yeah. I think I think I'm tanky enough that that's not going to be a real concern. Gates aren't really camped. I zoomed and boomed the event on the first day, but again, at map and see killers your friend. Yeah. We have scouting tools. I think you would want a T2 nullifier on interceptors. I can't use a T2 nullifier. Oh, sorry, the T1 lower activation. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll use that one. Malediction with the MSE. What's the MSE? And a EM resist amplifier takes one Smarties battleships. No problem. If you expect more, bounce off Celestial. Okay. Medium shield extender. Okay, I got it. Medium shield extender. Don't forget to stick in a warp speed 610. We already have something in our 6 slot. I think a line speed. Guess we could look, right? Yeah, we got the Nomad. And some WD-40. Hell yeah. People think the Malediction is the best interceptor to run. So here's a question for you guys. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Is there a preferred, for one reason or another, type of smart bomb damage? Like, are the smart bombing battleships running a particular type of damage? You preferably don't want to even take one? Well, too bad. Because we're going to. Assumedly. I mean, we gotta be prepared, right? Okay, so let's throw the nanos on. I prefer nano. It's just 1.78. Let's throw some hypers in the rigs. And then would I want to armor tank it? I mean, armor tanking would lower my line, but that's kind of fine. Can I fit a 400 on it? I can. No, that way increases. I mean, I guess I could put another nano on it, right? That brings me to 5,000, which is still less EHP than the pacifier. So it's lower AU. It would be about the same align. And it's lower EHP. The benefit is that I would be able to always use an interdiction nullifier. The problem is I wouldn't be able to cloak. And I think I would prefer the cloak. A malediction, protocloak, T1 nullifier, medium extender, EM resist amplifier, 5MN, damage control unit, nanofiber, 2 inertia stabs, 2 hyperspatial T2 rigs. Fairly similar. Say I do this and this. Oh, I guess we'd have to inertia stabilizer at that point. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Let's compact these bad boys. Still 2.04. So we'd have to go down to 200 plates. Which actually isn't that bad. It might actually be a little bit better. Because we can use this last 4 slot for probably a passive armor partner, right? Is it energized? Yeah. Hey, Van Dyne, what's up? No point in having the plate. It's not going to keep you alive in a camp, and it's more likely to get you caught. I mean, it's not really more likely to get me caught. And you don't think it's going to keep me alive? Armor doesn't regen. That's fair. But the thing is, the armor doesn't increase your sig radius. Shield extenders do. An increase in sig radius, especially at low sig radius values, is going to make it much easier for you to get locked on. So I would rather have like a 1.98 align and a 37 sig radius than like a 45 or whatever it would be with shield. I guess we can find out, right? Probably put like a medium on there or something. Yeah, instead of a 45 sig. But they won't be able to lock you if your line is quick. So yes and no. So the vast majority of people won't be able to lock you if you're sub 2. Just bar none. It doesn't matter how far under sub 2 you are. If you're sub 2, you're fine. But there exists a subset of players and ships and whatnot that can lock you under sub 2. And in those situations, having a lower sig radius means that they need to equip their ship with more sig, whatever this is called, scan resolution. So as long as we are sub 2, we still meet the criteria of the vast majority of players not being able to lock us. And it doesn't matter how much under that we are. The plate doesn't give you enough survivability. That's a possible fair point. Does anyone know how much damage a smart bombing mercurial can do? I guess we can find that out, right? Well, look, the mercurial bit I have is actually a smart bombing one. Okay. Let's see. It does 375 times 8. 375 times 8. It's going to be 3,000. So if they have 2 of them, then I don't really like the malediction. The issue with the malediction is that it does not fare well against smart bombers. The problem with the pacifier is that it does not fare well against bubble camps. So what do they have more of? Would the event hunters not assume that you were fast align? They pretty much would. If it's a camp and you are caught, you're dead anyways. Right. I mean, if we're dead, we're dead. The idea is to not get dead. Camps are usually smart bomb camps and not bubble camps. So I would prefer the higher tankability of the pacifier at that point. But Remy says you get so many bubble camps in low sec. Wait, you can't get bubble camps in low sec. You lied to me. I'm going with the pacifier. Hey, Steve Saban. What's up? You can get a crow to 10k HP while being sub 2 and fast warping, but if it's like 3 or 4 smart bombers, you're toast in any case. Yeah. Point is you can avoid Null altogether. Oh, really? So this route, we're just kind of scouting things out, but we are eventually going for that #1 speed spot. What is MHC? Tell me what MHC is. What will they do to me? I'm scared. It's a syndicate system? Oh, okay. How is camp? I guess we can look, right? So let's see. What's the actual system's name? MHC TAC R3. Let's see what Ezekiel has to say. Ozykill, tell me your wise words. You go for speed runs, you would not fly the southern route at all. Well, that makes me want to fly the southern route. Did we find off a planet with both toes crossed and a rabbit's foot? Really? Historical route seems best for the timed runs. What's historical route? I did northern too, and it was a bit of a pain. Okay, interesting. Wouldn't warping to a celestial and then to the gate make you safer from smart bombs? Yes, it 100% would. So in MHC, it would definitely make sense that we ping off some stuff. Let's see what's killing this stuff. Also, what's the time? 19. So they actually stopped killing stuff for a little while, for a few hours. They got Yaktas, they got Draugrs, Sabers, Suckies. That's all that got this guy, this pod. There you got Vigilance. Okay. Doesn't seem that bad. And Instalock Sweeples. Playing Instalock Carries. I'm surprised I'm not seeing Gnosises. There's just 5 involved. Sweeple Saber. Sweeple Saber. Yeah, I'm not. Whatever. I'm not seeing any battleships. I'm seeing some bubbles. No smart bombs. $2 billion pod kills. What are people doing? Flying expensive pods. What's wrong with flying an expensive pod? What was this? Let's see. Crystals. Ooh, why was he flying his crystals? That doesn't seem like a good choice. In a buzzard? Oof. When you came through, they had multiple dictors, 1 or 2 Interstellar Conceptors, and 2 Daredevils. Yes, Null will save you more than the Celestial. But both is pretty surefire, yeah. You say Hackdaw with a soft J? You've been Swedish the whole time? Yeah. Is that the case? Alright. We're going with the pacifier. You can't stop me. Do we need anything in the remaining top slots? Not particularly. Yeah, I don't think we need anything there. Is this the best option, this multi-spec? Or yeah, I couldn't put another shield extender on. I think this is fine. We can tank 6 smart bombers. If they're doing half their damage, each smart bomber is doing about 1,500. So that's 1.5, 3, 6, 7.5. Yeah. So if they have 6 smart bombers, we're fucked. But as long as they don't have 6 smart bombers, we'll be fine. Multi-spec won't do anything for you? What do you mean it won't do anything for me? Oh, because I'll be cloaked probably most of the time. Some bombers go thermal too, but the majority use EM. I guess we'll trust you on that one. I mean, it does make sense that most of them would use EMP. So we'll go with that. Plus that means I don't have to actually activate it, which is nice. Are these cheap? These are not cheap. Oh, Dread Grist is pretty cheap. I think a Gistum B. Oh wait, Pitham C. It brings me to 59. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to Jita and buy this shit.
Warp drive active.
Say being evasive is what I do best. I wouldn't tell you anything I'm not feeling certain about. Oh, good.
Warp drive active.
That Providence flying. Whoosh. Ooh. Steris and Endemios. What's he up to?
Docking permission requested.
Seems like he's just chilling.
Docking request accepted.
Oh, I need to get rid of my current rigs. You should take a leopard to the starting line and see how long you live. I assume not very long. All right. We have our bad boy ready to go. Go ahead and insure them. That 3 million extra dollary dues when we explode, which we won't. And let's head to Luminaire, shall we? For shorter. Definitely dying. Ooh, whoops. Whoopsums.
Active. Warp drive active.
Warp drive active. Some Luminaire citizen is taking the law into his own hands and arresting leopards for intent to speed right at the starting line. Oh man. That's pretty glorious. Big fan.
Active.
Yeah, I had your faith until I jinxed myself by insuring my ship. Really, truly a foolish move, if I ever did make one. Oh, by saying I wouldn't die. Well, yeah, we're not gonna die. There's no reason for us to. This is speedrunner, don't shoot. All right. Will do.
Warp drive active.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to shorten it. Speed. Runner. Don't. Don't. Alright, here we go. Don't shoot. Alright. Now they know.
Warp drive active.
Maganista, you're gonna play on your mother's toaster? Hell yeah. Before Cloudflare acts up again? Oh god. Oh god. We'll see. The first one is like
active.
HiSec, right? We're about to embark on the northeastern route in the Federation Grand Prix, sponsored by the Quave Company. The northeastern route waypoints are all within high security space, and shortcuts through low security are optional. Oh, okay. This route has 97 jumps along the high-sec route, or 90 jumps if including low-sec shortcuts. Recommended ships are the following: Shuttle, Frigate, or Interceptor. It is also recommended that you activate large collidable objects.
Warp drive.
In your overview, be aware that the Quake Company and your Federation Grand Prix does not take responsibility for any and all losses on your journey. So, large collidable objects need to be on. Let's see if they are large collidable object. Let's do ship and structure too. Is this gonna ruin the fucking... It probably is, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well.
Warp drive active.
So the question is, do we do the low for the northeastern route? Do we skip out on those 7 jumps? Or do we peach out? Yes, you do the low? Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Warp drive active.
Not even a question. Oh my god. And here I thought I had that question, but clearly that was a lie. Hey, look at all these Praxi. Wonder what they're up to. You know how many high slots Praxises have?
Warp drive active.
This is for fun and content, not my safety. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I forgot about the content. Well, then I guess we'll just have to go through low. It's the only answer. Go big or don't go. Oh man. Man, we got big words in the chat. What if I'm scared? Oh jeez. What's with all these wrecked frigates and cruisers? What is going on here? Oh, it's the Luminaire ship graveyards. All right. I don't want to see those large collidable objects, bruh. But I want to go to the Federation Grand Prix starting line, finish line, Caldari Monument. All right. Let's go to the starting line.
Warp drive active.
You didn't turn that crap on and you had no issue? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll turn it off then. You go hard, you go fast, and you warp only straight from gate to gate. Probably that's fine. That's probably fine. Let's see. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? We are claiming this reward. Warp to the FNS Dro Parade. Valor is one of the most prominent systems in the Federation, with the planet Valor 4, Libertopolis, serving as the home of the Senate. And then how do I... Okay, we go Valor. What's the easiest way to make this a desto? Probably that. Because this doesn't tell me... Okay. That's probably the easiest way. Okay, the initial northeastern route, sponsored by Quape Company, will send you to high security space destination allowance in Galente, Caldari, and Mimitar space, with the option of dipping through Losec as a shortcut if you're willing to take the risk. I guess we can start flying. This first lap is probably going to be fairly chill. We'll be doing reading and whatnot. The option of dipping through Losec is a shortcut if you're willing to take the risk. The more dangerous southwestern route, sponsored by Devol Laboratories, will send you through high-end Losec destinations in Galente and Omar space, with optional routes through Nullsec space. Finally, the Federation history route Sponsored by the Federation Government Public Communications Office, will send you on a journey through the history of the Galente Federation for fun and learning. This route also includes numerous low-sec destinations. After you finish the original 3 challenge circuits, you will open up the... After you finish the original 3 challenge circuits, you will open up the extra lap challenges, which are timed and endlessly repeatable to complete your name on the route. To compete for your name on the route monuments, this will react after.
Warp drive active.
Placed at the Grand Prix starting line, all aspiring racers must finish the introductory route first before attempting any time trials. Race timers will be kept by external judges, and results will be announced when the Federation Grand Prix has finished. Okay, so we don't know. Well, there's not like an active leaderboard. It's we all do our best, and then we see who's the winner.
Warp drive active.
I think I'll do pretty well. I'm going for that top spot. The LCO might be an issue if they decloak you. Don't know if they do. I never spent more than 2 seconds at any low-sec beacon. Yeah, the LCO will definitely decloak you. Most of the beacons have rats on them. Oh, that's pretty hilarious. History route, Federation Senate. That's not what we're after. We're after the parade.
Warp drive active.
Watched a bunch of shuttles die to rats. Man, that's fucky. Sure do love how those rat mechanics work. You drop mid-warp safes on warp to low-sec beacons and instantly warp out again. You did it for the medal, but making the list is, well, a joke. Unless you have sign-up friends and maximize death cloning and Thera. Yeah. I mean, that's the idea, right? The death cloning only saves you like 3 jumps, maybe 6 if you optimize it. It cannot really get you much of a savings from it. Most of the time, savings come from blopsing. Yeah. Blopsing might be like, I don't have a blops umbrella to help me out. Which might make things a little difficult. But I'm gonna give it my best. From what I can do myself. This is just the regular parade.
Warp drive active.
There's a 32 jump in the southern route through Low and Syndicate. Well, shit.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, saving 32 jumps is definitely pretty nice. Might be worth it. Hey, Art. 07, what's up, my dude?
Warp drive active.
Goes from high to a low, an island in the middle. Okay. Clean up around the house, but I'm hearing the shadows lurking. Nice. Love my shadow lurkers.
Warp drive active.
Good luck cleaning the house. Or good job, even. Where am I going? I'm going to the mysterious probe. Oh, I shouldn't have warped at 0. Oh well, we're in high sec. You'll see it on the second route? Alright. I'll keep an eye out for it. So here we can claim. And then we can go to Erlin. And yump.
Warp drive active.
50 is the magic distance. Oh, okay. 50 is good, you say? We could, what would probably be a good idea is to set our default warp 2 distance, and do it like, I don't know, 350 or something. I don't know. Let's actually try that. Oh, it's got to be within 100. So what? Let's do something like 90. Oops, I need to actually do 90,000. 90,000.
Warp drive active.
Because you can't, like, choose to warp to 90K. Some don't work at 70K. Oh shit. Okay. Well then. Let's do 66,600.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, what's gonna fuck me up, Remy, is I'm gonna forget that I did that, and then I'm gonna try and like warp to something and be like, why the fuck am I 66K away from it?
Warp drive active.
Let's see, this monument was erected by the GEP and remembrance of the state citizens, mainly from ethnic Glinte communities who were killed in a wave of anti-Glinte rioting during the state invasion of Lunaire. YC-110. Oh baby, we're going to Udama. Udama. So there are some beacons with the next gate on grid, so unless you're looking, you jump and slow boat to the gate instead of warping. Oh, it's good to know. It's good to keep an eye out for.
Warp drive active.
Old Man Star is one. Oh yeah, could you probably go visit the gate itself, you know? Where you better have a clear gate or warp elsewhere. Yeah. Sasio is the other. Alright. Omison Sasio. Got it.
Warp drive active.
What skins do we get? We get an Ares, we get a Malediction, Stiletto, and a Crow. Okay. Makes a little bit of sense. I do like the Luminaire Rising skins. I think they look pretty fucking cool. I like their like coppery tones.
Warp drive active.
Do 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 do. Hey, there's a trig hole in Kusumanamon that leads to Urchachurin. For anyone that is curious. Where are we going? Provost. And so I actually just want to warp. Then 67.
Active.
Claim reward. And then let's actually. That's a lot. But it's something we can read on our way to Neamalin. Oh, which is only 3 jumps away. Whew. I'm not gonna read this out loud because that's a lot.
Warp drive active.
It's too small for you to read. Oof. Ah! Epics! Feroix! Big hearts to you. Oh, 7, my dude. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub. 8 months. Hell yeah. 2 left skis. What's up? Welcome in. How you doing? It's been a while. Is this where we're going?
Warp drive active.
Oh, look. Some rats. Some bucking rats. Tower marks a waypoint in the northeastern route of the Federation Grand Prix. Oh, is there just like... That's what this site is? It's just a fucking waypoint? Alright, New Caldari. The Landfall Kudo Orbital Center is a facility dedicated to the teaching and practice of the various techniques of mind and body used in the Caldari Way. The term Kuto Miru can be loosely translated as mind tool, but in context of the Caldari Way, it more properly signifies an entire set of practical disciplines used by those seeking to maximize focus, equanimity, and mental fortitude. Practice of Kuto Miru within the Caldari Way has expanded from an ancient core to include numerous subdisciplines of mind and body, including martial arms.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. This is a cool building. Is this always here? Let's claim our prize. That Desto and start warping.
Warp drive active.
The Landfall Kuru Orbital Center is a facility dedicated to teach the practice various techniques of mind and body used in the Caldari Way. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I can't read. They make me read so much.
Warp drive active.
Oh, interesting. What's it say? What's it say? So it's a training facility for the Caldari Way. But also there's this the planet Landfall, which they settled, and it's also a big old tomb. It's a nice little like, not a destination spot, but like a pilgrimage spot for all the Caldari people. Hey, we're going to Katia Sias Memorial. Now this is something I can get behind.
Warp drive active.
In the unending dark of space, there are a few bright lights which can be reliably turned to guidance for inspiration. Katia Sias is one such beacon, a shining example of what we can all aspire towards. She exemplifies the attitude of a true explorer, friendly to all in her travels, neutral and never initiating aggression, and very, very hard to catch.
Warp drive active.
But you're saying this is on the outgate, the Katia Sai monument? Whoosh. Durkin. Let's jump it. We're to the Grand Prix waypoint. Okay, nice. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, so we're approaching. Okay. So the closest thing is probably this logistics facility.
Warp drive active.
I wonder if we can warp straight to the gate and activate this one. You know?
Warp drive active.
I wonder what faction warfare players will do in doing today's event of rallying around the new structure. So hopefully the Galente militia will be able to secure the border systems. That's what they're planning to do, or what they're working on doing. And then they will take over the system with the Edencom structure. Because the Caldaris have fucking gone off the fucking hook. They are no longer working with Concord, the only force in New Eden that is trying to prevent all-out destruction by the hands of Capsuleers. Waypoint.
Warp drive active.
And yours truly might be joining up with the Galente militia soon? Depends on how things escalate. Jark of Arkin. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
In honor of the intrepid explorer Marcus Jan. Oh, actually, I went to go visit this landmark like last week or something. It's very weirdly named. Like, it's clearly a monument that was made a long time ago and they just never updated it. Shady Capsuleers. Capsuleers are fucking the worst people in New Eden.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, like the site is called Landmark in in honor of Marcus, or intrepid explorer Marcus Venon, and it's all capitalized weird. And like, it's weird. It's a weird fucking site. And it was made in like, I think 2013. Don't quote me.
Warp drive active.
Oh, we're going to the Project Discovery Monument. Phase 1.
Warp drive active.
Oh, we're gonna go through some low sec here. Aw, shit, son. Creel, oh, Ranker. Oof. Don't know about all this. Let's see. What does the scanner say about the murder rates in these ships destroyed in the last hour?
Warp drive active.
4, 9, 1, and oh, none. Wow. What the heck? No one doing anything in Ranker?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Like a bit of an odd route to take you, but I guess it's the quickest.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
How are you guys doing on this fabulous Tuesday? Anything exciting going on?
Warp drive active.
Tuesday.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Gonna beat the heat. Nice. Yeah, it is supposed to get decently hot here today, which is about 80 for the area, and it's starting to get to that hot summertime weather, which is not particularly my favorite. So we might have to bust out the AC here soon.
Warp drive active.
We are officially in low sec.
Warp drive active.
Let's see. Uh-oh. We got some stuff on a gate. That doesn't look very exciting.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Looks like we made it through low sec this time. I wonder if these are the only low sec jumps for this route.
Warp drive active.
Into Lungasi. Something important is in Lungasi. Is it just the SOE Project Discovery? I thought something else happened there.
Warp drive active.
Go on to Project Discovery Phase 1.
Warp drive active.
I don't like how this is a different title than this. This says SOE Project Discovery Phase 1 Monument. This one says not that. It says just Project Discovery. Pator. We're heading to Pator next.
Warp drive
Aye, aye,
active.
Capitan. The Tribal Council is the collective head of the state of the Mimitar Republic. Council is made up of chiefs of the 7 tribes of Mitar and is chaired by the Samatar. While each tribe is substantially sovereign unto itself,
Warp drive active.
the Tribal Council in practice wields enormous executive power by the common consent of the tribes. The traditional leadership role of the Samatar functions as a mediator with no formal vote in the council, but the holder of this office can be given emergency powers and is typically delegated command of the Republic's armed forces by the tribes. The good old Rusty Boys. Truly the best empire. Aside from, I don't know. On one hand, my Rusty Boys are the best. On the other hand, I gotta fight for the Glinte. I'm just glad they're allies, right? I don't think I could stand being not allied with the Mimitarians. AKA being a dirty fucking squid or a terrible Amarian.
Warp drive active.
Tribal Council.
Warp drive active.
This is cool. Tell me about each of the tribes. Sebester tribe, tribal emissary. With a culture emphasizing the virtues of patient contemplation and practical skill, the Sebester are known far and wide as engineers and inventors. Sebester reputation for tinkering with any kind of technology is well deserved, and this excellence in engineering naturally propelled the Sebester to the fore during the period when the old Mimitar Empire pushed into space during the Amar occupation. The Sebester did much to hold what remained of the Mimitar society together with their skill in maintaining or adapting technology. The Sebester tribe was one of the 4 founding tribes of the Mimitar Republic following the success of the Great Rebellion. The Sebester tribal emissary serves as a facility that is unarguably the territory of the Sebester within the orbital conservatory complex. Here, the chief takes counsel with elders, advisors, industrialists, and delegations that form members of the clans of the tribe. Secure in the knowledge that the opportunities for eavesdropping and subtle interference by other parties are severely curtailed. Riddle of the Sebesters. But I got some news for you, CCP. Plus, I guess they have their ships with their proper skins, but like, come on now, show me your emblems. You can see the little emblems on their ships, right? Maybe not all of them. Oh no, there it is. 2 just badly lit. What? It is not by my hand. I am once again given flesh. I was brought here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. What the fuck? You what, mate? I totally thought you'd win the CSM voting. Really, Sasquatch? I was pretty confident I wasn't gonna win. I thought I did. Both. I was happy with my performance, and also feel like I should have had some more votes. What a trick. Like, the thing is, you're not particularly going to get in the CSM unless you have a large force behind you. I'm talking like Null block, or like all the RPers, or all the wormholers, or, you know, I mean, quite literally that's what it was. It was Null this year. It was Null blockers, all the faction warfares, and all the Null or RPers, and all the generally smart people for Arcia, and then all the wormholers for Mark Resurrectus. Like, the whole CSM voting and like who gets in is pretty fucked as a whole system. Next year, credible run. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably run again next year. Like, that's the plan. And eventually I'll get in. I don't really think Casimir is gonna save CCP from themselves. And I don't know much about him, honestly. But if he believes that's what he's like getting on the CSM to do, then that's incorrect.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, Torvald got close, and then, yeah, when Torvald went away, all of the votes went to Arcia, which makes a whole lot of sense. And then that got Arcia in. For sure it did. Real surprised me was that the dude that is more or less responsible for third-party tools, Fuzzy Steve and Eve, didn't make it in. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have enough like null block support. Like, he wasn't on a big null block ticket, so he doesn't get in. I would have loved for him to be on. I think he should definitely have been in, but that's how the cookie crumbles. You're an economist. You did get even with your 2 interviews were in quick succession. Yeah. There was also just like, I could have tried a little harder in the campaigning phase. Definitely could have done that, but there was just so much else going on in my life.
Warp drive active.
But we got our name out there. That's the most important part. And we can keep trying year after year. There's some rats. Some rats on the waypoint.
Warp drive active.
Hey, this Ragnarok class Titan was converted into a research vessel dedicated to finding the cure for Vitoxin, never mutating virus that kills slaves should an antidote not be administered regularly. The ship previously housed over 10,000 researchers and scientists, but the facility has largely fallen into disuse, with work continuing at more modern installations. Some yet cling to their work aboard the old vessel, continuing their last mission to find the cure for Vitoxin. That's cool. I don't think I've been to this monument.
Warp drive active.
You never put forward ideas that would have fixed the issues at hand, though you were just towing the line for CSP. I mean, that implies that there are issues. Well, I mean, there are definitely issues, but like, that's not what, in my opinion, the CCP does, or the CSM does. The CSM's job is
Warp
not to
drive
fix the
active.
game. It is to support CCP in what they're doing with the game. And be a nice sounding board for possible reactions of the community. Prove my point. I mean, that's fair. It's like, that's my position. I'm gonna stick to my position, even if it, you know,
Active.
doesn't appease the rabble rousers. Hey, chicken. What's up? Welcome in. It's going pretty good. Pretty busy, but we have a little bit of time to be less busy. So we're streaming.
Warp drive active.
I figured I'd show my face again. That's why you don't get the support you need to be on the CSM. I mean, that's not why. Like, I don't have enough support to be on the CSM currently because I'm not as established as Mark or Arcia. And don't get me wrong, I think they're probably better candidates than me to be on the CSM, so like, good job to them. They were on the top of my ballot. And I'm not a null blocker, so that's why I don't have the support. But we'll eventually get the support, or at least that's the plan. It's a multi-year journey.
Warp drive active.
Gotta stand up for the community that CSP's clearly not interested in listening to. I don't know about that. You sound like a rabble rouser.
Warp drive active.
It is definitely a harder position going in as a, we'll say, a more business oriented or educated individual, as opposed to a crowd pleaser. Let's see, the Forlorn Hope. Right, we're going to the
Active.
Ragnarok Titan. Boop. What's going on here? A tachyon bombardment array. Oh, now it's utterly useless. Womp womp. It's kind of a neat little amalgamation of parts for science. What? Who's Karsten? The microbiologist working for the Sebester tribe? Currently in his 50s. I wonder if he's been in his 50s for like a decade. He's worked in the field of immunology for 10 years before deciding to dedicate the rest of his life to the search for a curative toxin. Does anyone know how old this site is? It's probably, it feels like a decade old site. We're going to the Phase 2 monument now.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, folks. I kind of agree. How hard is this ship to train into? Technically, all of the Concord ships are easier to train into than their counterpart, because you don't need any racial 5s of the ship type. So like, this is the Pathfinder, it's a covert op ship, so you need all the covert op skills, but you don't need like a Mar frigate 5. So technically it's easier to get into than any singular covert op ship. That said, to get into it, it's not very difficult. You need cloaking. I'd say probably like 2 weeks train if you're not trained in anything at all. That said, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you are decently skilled, because having a lot more skills above what the minimum is required will help you a lot in a ship of this type. I'm trained to both YouTube and Twitch. Yes, I am. Chicken Cat. Yes, I am. Because I hate Twitch. But you guys are on Twitch, so I figured I'd stream to there as well. You have most of the skills, so you should be able to fly it already? Well, you probably can then. It's not a particularly hard ship to fly. It is just a frigate after all. Let's see, requirements. Electronic upgrades 5. It's the only like real requirement you need. But being able to have a T2 cloaking device is very helpful. So like, then you gotta add in cloaking 4 and probably having an interdiction, but this is super easy to fly. So warp drive operations 4 and probably definitely having a warp core stab. So that's warp drive operations 4. So same thing. So that's all you like really need, right?
Warp drive active.
But having like spaceship command or whatever it's called to increase your agility, it's going to help you have those lower line times, which are very helpful for flying the ship, as well as like whatever the skill is that makes you warp faster. All that kind of stuff.
Warp drive active.
Ooh. Oh, Buzzard and Saber. Ooh, Saber. Saber. Is he hunting something? Is he going for something? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's just chilling. Oh, we have a trig hole in our home hole. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's gonna cause some complications.
Warp drive active.
Miss Saber, I hardly know her. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Warp drive active.
We still alive? Yeah, Machinista. We still alive. We even made it through what I assume is the only low sec area in this first route.
Warp drive active.
What's my wormhole? What happened? Trigs are in my wormhole. Not actually a huge issue. Just something that's kind of funny. Congrats on the CSM. What? On the CSM boats? Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks.
Warp drive
Yeah, thank you
active.
for any and everyone that did vote for me. Keeping me in as long as possible was the main plan. Yeah, you got all the required skills and you didn't even know it? Yeah. Yup.
Warp drive.
It's also nice
active.
because like the required skills are also just generally useful skills. How many AUs is my passy doing in Holente space? I think 17? 15, 16, 17, yeah. It's doing 17.
Warp drive active.
Which, fun fact, after 6 AUs a second, you get diminishing return, or not exactly diminishing returns, but you get less effectiveness.
Warp drive active.
It has a 230 mil price tag though. Yeah, it's not a cheap ship. Is it only 230 though? Eh, 260. Whatever. Small details.
Warp
We're
drive
going to the
active.
AT monument. Cool. You and RCO were my top votes. I'm in an RPer, so RCO represented my interests best. Yep. And I'm not a wormholer, but you're cute, so that's get my vote. Ah, yeah. Big hearts. Yeah, no, Iron, I get that. Did you at least vote for me first so that I got a little further in the competition? Or did you vote Arcia first and therefore was like I was never on your ticket at all?
Warp drive active.
Did I get to sub 2 second line? Line dang seems damn fast. Yes, I did. And that comes from implants specifically. Otherwise, I don't think you can get a pacifier with sub 2 without implants. Maybe with some weird drugs. But definitely not on modules and skills alone. We're going to Hilai for the Edencomm Memorial to Chokolavian Invasions. Because Hilai was the first invaded place? Is that what it was? Where's Astrality when you need him?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I guess how much is the pacifier just the ship worth, right? That's weird. Hold on a minute. I need to I need to find someone's ship.
Warp drive active.
Oh, whoops. Nope. Wrong beacon. Fuck me. I was too busy being a good fire stream. Yeah. Damn him. No, it's totally fine.
Warp drive active.
Hopefully things are well enough for him. Did I get sub 2? Nomads? Yes. Nomads indeed. Okay, Tristan. Ah, dang. I thought we were gonna find a bug where we could just find out people's fits. Okay, next place. Doty. Let's go to Doty. What's in Doty? Oh, the FNS.
active.
The parade. Yeah, doing project discovery, you can get the blueprint, which is the major cost in building the pacifier. I said you could probably do better things with your time to get more ISKIs more quickly than project discovery.
Warp drive active.
You're tempted to spend money on expensive implants now? I mean, if you want to do that, you could. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it.
Warp drive active.
I bought this implant set during the Doctor Who event. Because I wanted to win our little competition. And it did help me, but I still had my fundamental error of not knowing all the mechanics
Warp
of
drive active.
not wormholes, but portals. Abyssal portals, whatever you want to call them. Basically that you can warp far enough away from them and start another one quicker than you can wait for your old one to finish. And it's like pretty quick. Or rather, it's much quicker.
Warp drive active.
Dr. Why? Got them on like 15 alts in the background while I was doing the main activity. That's what the alts are made for. Oh god, Remy. Ugh. Ugh. What were you doing, like mining?
Warp drive
I guess you could do
active.
something like this, like distribution missions or warping around a bunch. That's when I did mine, during my distribution missions phase. I got up to 69, I think. Project discovery. Oh, 59. I got to 59.
Warp drive active.
See, I don't care for Doctor Who, but the event was fun. It got me 2 suits while grounding UFOs. Yeah, I think that event was like one of the best events they've ever done. It was a little fucky, you know, like everything CCP does or puts out. But, it's still fun.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Hey, we're going to the finish line. We're finishing the northeastern route. Dr. Where? Oh, you were grinding T0 Abyssals to gather loot tables into your spreadsheets. Ooh la la. Spreadsheets. Did you find anything interesting with those? Did I time the run? I'm curious how long it took you. I did not time it. However, we should be able to find out. Herron, Jengai, Udama, Luminaire, 2013, and I don't think I ever went back to Luminaire, so this should be accurate. 2013, it's now 2119, so it took me just over an hour, like an hour and 10. Need to figure out a way to make a lot of ISK because this $20 new sub price is not very affordable for you. Wormholing or abyssaling. Or you can join a null block. Just crab. Found that they changed what could drop around the time they took Parchment into its own space, and most things can drop in T0s other than the special books. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Am I gonna try getting on the monument or just running it for the metal and giggles? I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna hope to get on the monument. Yeah, Iron. It was about an hour and 10. I concur. The issue with the monument run is it kind of depends on how sweaty other people get and how much blops support they're gonna get. Like, I don't have the block support to have a bunch of like blops help me out.
Warp drive active.
So we'll see. Like, I'll do my best to like utilize wormholes and drugs and speed and things of that nature, but I don't know how well that's gonna stack up. All right, so we are doing the southwestern route now. I wonder, do they have the previous? Nice. Thanks, CCP. Very, very good. Very good. Pleasure House of questionable honor. Whether it's outrageous, dirty, lethal, or just merely illegal, you're bound to find it here. And they just have that at the fucking finish line? Okay, maybe we go to the start line. Do they have the previous winners at the start line? I can fly 2 blops if you want to play on the route. I'd help out. Maybe. The thing is, we need blops and cynos. Oh, here we go. Champions of the Federation. TBD. Nice. This monument has been erected in honor of the Capsuleers achieved the fast completion times in the Federation Grand Prix courses. It is inscribed with the list of the top 10 races for each of the... Oh, and it doesn't tell you their times? Are you kidding me? Yeah, like going up against Drake is gonna be probably fairly hard. He's gonna have a lot of people behind him. I don't know who this person is. Also, like last year, it wasn't like told that there was gonna be a monument, and this year it is. So it's probably gonna be much feistier competition. We'll see. We'll give it a go. For sure.
Warp drive active.
You can always try training something, then skill extracting and selling. You get less than the cost to keep you subbed, but you knock it down to like 300 mil a month. Yeah, but then you're not like progressing. I don't think that's a great plan.
Warp
2 blocks,
drive
1 sign, you can
active.
do. You only have 3 accounts. That still might be helpful. Might be helpful. I'll have to figure it out. What I should probably do is make the routes. Is this is the southeastern route, right? Southwestern.
Warp drive active.
Right, we'll do Mechanista. I imagine if I do it, it'll be like on the weekend. We'll see. We'll stick with your metal from the Liberation games. Oh, do you mean? Do you mean this metal? This metal? Metal's been presented by the Chief Tardadari Daikon to the 100 capsuleers who most actively supported the Crucial Tribe in the YC 123 Liberation games. I also have this one. This medal has been presented by the Federal Strategic Material Corporation to select capsuleers and thanks for their contribution to the construction of the new Kinnick-Eggerhorn Stargate connection in YC-123. Recipients of this medal placed between 1st and 10th place on the list of contributors to the construction project for at least one of the Stargates in this pair. And your boy is number 1. Number 1. I feel like I should get my own, like, gold medal for being number 1. But we'll take that one. Are medals rare? Yeah, they're pretty rare. They also, like, I haven't really used them at all. It's a weird system that's not really used much. But they're starting to use them more. And I feel like it's pretty cool. I like it.
Warp drive active.
Oh geez, we're going through a lot. Okay, well we gotta go through Losec regardless. So we're gonna, oh, here's MCH, or MHC. Oh man, oh, it's time. We're going to the danger zone.
Warp drive active.
Showing my monument. Yeah, if you go to Kinnick, to the Eggerhorn gate, there's a monument. If you check it out, it's got my name on the top of it.
Warp drive active.
Don't say we didn't warn you. Yeah, I know. You warned me. I gotta pay attention here. It's very important.
Warp drive active.
If you take the non-null route, you will go past it into solitude. Yeah, but I think we're just saying fuck it and go on the null route. Like, isn't that the plan? Isn't that the content? That's where the content is, right? I do like content. It will be a little sad if we do explode, though. No lie. Hey, look, it's Rick Jaffix, the suspect pilot
Warp drive active.
in Ulieta. The SM-16 loser. Womp womp.
drive active.
Can just hope they're not there. I mean, I do hope that they're not there. That's the hope. As long as I pay attention, I should totally be fine. That's all I gotta do. I know paying attention is very difficult. We all know that. But we'll see how good I do at it.
Warp drive active.
What do you guys think? Is there gonna be a bubble on the first Null gate? The Tantarus.
Warp
Oh.
drive active.
Okay, he's not going to the same place I am. That Rick Javix guy is creating cool posters for Galente poster contest. Yeah. Rick Javix is cool. He does a lot of fun stuff.
Warp drive active.
All right. Oh, MHC is the first Null gate. Okay. Okay. All right. The fated time is upon us. My fellows, my dudes, and there's 0 in local. Are we in wormhole space? I don't know, but my local says 0 people. Warping gate to gate. Let's go. Kablah. We got 2 in local here. So the thing is, I should
Warp drive
warp.
active.
I should ping because it's 32 AU, right? So I don't know what's on the other side. If they have a bubble and decloak cans, and then I would want to use my interdiction nullifier.
Warp drive active.
But if I use my interdiction nullifier back then I could get fucked on a future gate camp. Like if they didn't have this bubbled, or even if they did have this bubbled, and then they also bubbled the next place. One in local, not terribly scared. We're gonna just fucking go for
Warp
it.
drive active.
Gate to gate, baby, gate to gate. Because if I do, okay, yeah, even if I do land in a bubble, I should be able to then hit the
Warp drive active.
nullifier and warp out before anyone can target me.
Warp drive active.
Flying reckless. Hell yeah, brother. It's the only way to fly. You ask me.
Warp drive active.
A number of people in this local. It's the last null sec. So we're gonna hit our interdiction nullifier. We're gonna hit warp. So even if there's a bubble at this 50 AU away, we'll just go right through it. 3 praxis. 3 praxi. We're gonna get bombed? Nope. We're not gonna get bombed. They didn't even try. Oh, there they turned him on. There they turned him on. And they did look like EMPs, so that's a plus. That's why the cloak came in handy. So they didn't even know when to start bombing. Usually drags in Y9G. Yeah, I can believe it. It's a faraway gate, so. The thing is, there's no reason to like not use the Nulli, because you're going into low sec, which then you definitely don't need it. So, just always do it. What is this accelerator flashpoint? The fuck? What is the accelerator flashpoint? To the internet.
Warp drive active.
Oh, it's an Eden Come Fortress thing. Got it. Oh, is this the... That's the Eden Come side of the other flashpoint? What that side is?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Is that the only Null section
Skill training completed.
of this journey?
Warp drive active.
Are we close to my gate? No, not terribly. Here's my gate. Oh, this is the asteroid that was killing everyone.
Warp drive active.
See, that's the only null part? Nice. Hell yeah. I'm not afraid of anything else.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Gravitational wave observatory. Oh, is this where we, yeah, this is where we see the trace cosmos. Oh, man. I've never actually been here. Ooh, Tracy Cosmos. Pretty neat. What's going on here? Helios and Saber? Lives here.
Warp drive active.
It's a question I have. Oh, then we're going all the way to Malaya? Oh my god. Yeah, there's the fucking 35 jumps. Oh, good lord. Oh fuck, I also forgot to do this. Eurek. Which was like 2 jumps, I think. And then we're going to Malaya, which is 35. What if it's safer? 71? Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to the low sec. No doubt.
Active.
Oh wait, who lives here? Oh fuck. Weird. There's like 3 different groups here. Captain Ahab's whaling tours. I like that. Wouldn't necessarily mind like setting up shop around here.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, Malaya, a few steps around Amar, then up to Eve Gate and Ganesis, then back to Galente and finish line. Oh, okay.
Warp drive
Fucking hate the
active.
Eve Gate. I hate going there. Yeah, that's the Trace Cosmos. It's a little special nebula in New Eden.
Warp drive active.
You can see it on your map over here. The Trace Cosmos. Fields of the Trace Cosmos holds minuscule black holes and weird spatial rifts, making it much too dangerous to traverse. It is widely believed that the fields are remnants of massive collisions between two galaxies millions of years ago. The colossal occurrence permanently altered the areas most effective at turning them into barren death traps.
Warp drive active.
Hey, Guarva. 07, what's up? Welcome in. White Sky should be asleep by now, so the Eve Gate pipe probably quiet. Oh, goody. Am I blue with White Sky? No, right? I'm blue with some alliance that you wouldn't think I'm blue with.
Warp drive active.
Not White Sky. Are they not?
Warp drive active.
Real Eve players don't fit warp core staves or cloaks or bubble nullifiers. Well, lucky for you, I'm not a Real Eve player. Problem solved. Got him.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
What this natural phenomena is. I'm gonna go check out this natural phenomena.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I don't know why I thought that was anything different than what it was. Oh hey, I'm in nullsec. Well, would you look at that? And there's a bubble. A bouble. Alright, see you, Gab. Thanks for hanging out.
Warp drive active.
We'll fly just as safe as we can.
Warp drive active.
No yawn. Okay. No yawn. Forget I did that. Definitely didn't yawn. That would be that would be bad. I am never tired. I guarantee it. By that I mean I'm always tired. Please send help.
Warp drive active.
Why is Yanni so contagious? I have no idea. Beats me. Humans are weird.
Warp drive active.
Silly monkey brain thinks that if person you're looking at is trying to get a lot of air, then you should probably try and get a lot of air too. That's what I'm going with.
Warp drive active.
Memory multa.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, sorry. I can't stop. I won't stop. That's what happens when I just keep jumping gates.
Warp drive active.
So I wonder, after the Grand Prix, what is going to be the next event? I guess it's going to be... Do they have a July 4th event?
Warp drive
Is that too
active.
American?
Warp drive active.
Union Day? Is it Union Day? I'm looking for a list of events. I know I've found it before.
Warp drive active.
10th of July is Liberation Day. Okay. So that's probably the next one, right? Can always do those mining sites, but next should be Liberation Day. I think based on inventory skins I am seeing on Hobo Leaks.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think Union Day is what it is called. Okay, let's see. We had... Oh, this is 3 years old. Shit. Shit. Dawn of Liberation is in July.
Warp drive active.
I know there's somewhere that just has a list of the events and when they happened.
Warp drive
I just
active.
can't find it again. Oh well. I guess it's not that important. I no longer care.
Warp drive active.
A Loki and Gnosis. That's an insta-locking Loki. He wants to do bad things to me. Oh, he jumped. That Loki's gonna try and get me. He wants a taste.
Warp drive active.
But he cannot have this. I am too fast. Too zoomy. Can alphas gas huff? Yes, they can. It's actually one of the best activities for alphas to do, in my opinion. The skill book does cost 30 million ISK, which if you're like a true new player alpha is a little hard to acquire quickly. But if you're not, then go for it.
Warp drive active.
Whoosh. Yee claw.
Warp drive active.
You may try to learn how to do that today. Seems kind of hard though. No, it's not terribly hard. I would say it's generally more of like a crime of opportunity thing than something you would seek out specifically. Like if you, it's good to be ready to do it so that when you do find a gas signature, particularly one that you want to do, then you can just switch over and start huffing. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend like going out to specifically gas up. I mean, you can. You might get lucky. Also, I guess it sort of depends on like what gas you're going for. If you are in a null block that has a gas constellation in it, then you can definitely just always gas huff to your heart's content. Because then you'll always be able to easily find a site. But other than that, I would probably recommend like low set gas huffing. It's going to be the best choice.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's just work to find the sites, and all you have to do is dodge the locals. Yep. Find a site, start huffing, keep an eye out on local, and descan a little bit, see who's operating in the area, what's going on, and should be simple enough. The thing with gas that you should be aware of is that it is very large. So if you're like doing it in like a single venture or something, it might be better to like store it all in a nearby station and then come back later with some kind of hauler and pick it all up.
Warp drive active.
I feel like dodging is the hard part, but I've mined Parchment a lot, so it shouldn't be too different. Yeah, it's realistically, you know, quite easy. If you like make yourself a hard enough of a target by like paying attention and warping off when someone warps to you, then it's like they're gonna eventually just stop. Try and scan down a wormhole as well in the same system.
Warp drive active.
So that if someone like does try and attack you or whatnot, you can go into the wormhole, and they probably won't follow you because they're scared of scary wormholers. Or you could always just dock up at a station and then just wait it out.
Warp drive active.
We've made it to Malolia. Oh god, my computer. It's exploding. The frames. I only recently realized, aka after I visited Iceland, is that these like pillars are very reminiscent of Icelandic geology. Like they have these same looking pillars. And I thought that was real cool. Where's our prime? Kind of interesting that they would add this
Drive active.
on the Grand Prix tour. Both makes sense and doesn't make sense. Like, it's not a tourist attraction. Ooh, rags and a saber. Oh wait, something's going on. Siege railguns. Maybe? What is a siege railguns entry? Like pause stuff. Like we got a Demios and Saber. Okay, hold on. We're gonna hop in comms and see what they're up to.
Hello.
Y'all killing stuff?
Docking permission requested.
No,
Docking request accepted.
So I'm now warping to the ZXA gate. Oh, there's like 4 people in here. The Vex is in here. Or a Vexer is in here.
Yeah, that's the guy I just tried to kill.
Okay, so he's come one back from.
He was at SWU. I don't know if he's still there or not.
Hey, ship into something?
We tried to do a Nulsec roam. I caught a guy, but the damage
We
was
were not
lagging behind.
prepared yet.
I mean, I posted it.
Okay.
With me, but...
Yeah, but I was still logging in.
No, but you weren't.
I also was still logging in.
So yes or no?
It was my fault.
Yeah,
He's docked up now.
He definitely has.
If you want to keep going, you can do that. I'm gonna head to ZXA attack B6 next.
I'm just gonna bounce off the other gate as I'm being routed.
Where's Fleet Chat?
Alright. I'm gonna turn them off for you guys. But I'm gonna keep listening in. And see if we might get some PvP action.
Warp drive active.
Wormholers are cuddly. Everyone should jump through a wormhole. Great advice. I agree. If you stab them entrance, someone tries to get you with a faction scram, they're usually really salty. Yeah, that's also pretty true. Generally, it's not even worth like trying to get a venture because you have to fit so heavy for it. Which memorial are we doing? The Dorm 2 Memorial. All right.
Warp drive active.
Come on, get rid of this. Come on, CCP. Nice, I just have a cool box. Oh, I don't know if you guys can actually see that. But I just have a fucking, like, info box that won't go away. Oh, there,
Warp
finally it
drive
did.
active. Warp drive active.
Storm Prime.
Warp drive active.
The first doomsday.
Warp drive active.
Lamar has apparently taken over one of the Triglavian like sun mining outposts, and they're doing some research on it, which is not good. Not good at all.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh wow. 231 AU away. Whoa. What? What? Fucking excuse me? Has this been here? What the fuck? This is pretty neat. So the system is a good place to put a station between those 2 points. Right? Wait, are we where we think we might be? No, we're not. So many words. I can't read. All right.
Warp drive active.
So that's been there for ages. Oh, okay. It's still really cool. I've never even fucking knew. It's so far out there. Good lord.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
The guy's middle finger is a trade good? What? What?
Warp drive
I'm confused. Explain. There are no fucking stations in this system? Wait, what? This is what? Did he rename it Encounter Surveillance System? Weird. Major Empire Sinosuro Field. What?
Warp drive active.
Oh. This is an Edencom thingy. So the thing is, what? I'm so confused. This makes no sense.
Warp drive active.
Can you show your plane? Yeah. It's the pacifier. Is a covert op ship that warps real fast and has tools to help it escape getting caught.
Yeah, there's one person.
Warp drive active.
And this is the fit I've gone with. Yeah, I quite like it. Ooh, the True Mark installation.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Whoosh. You just sleep? Alright. See you, Tulevskis.
Warp drive active.
Have a good night.
Are we talking about signal cartel?
Warp drive active.
Wee, 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 wee. A lot of jumping. I know the whole idea is to do a lot of jumping,
Warp
but this is a
drive
lot of jumping.
active.
I don't have a C4 and then BK.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Where to some here?
Warp drive active.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is really cool. We got decloaked, which is not great, but hey, now we're cloaked up again. Oh, and Algos got riggedy wrecked.
Looks like
So much reading. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Forward! Back to where we were before.
Warp drive active.
Ugh. We completed the track? Oh, not even. Not even. Do we have to do all 3 of the loops to complete the track? Is that how they've mapped it out?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All 3 are mandatory if you want to do time trials? Yeah. That's also true.
Warp drive active.
It's like hundreds and hundreds. Is it like 500 or more? It's probably more than 500 jumps for all three of them. And at like a minute a jump. How many systems to go? I don't know. That's another thing, is that like they don't tell you how much longer you have. Last loop is 160 jumps. This one's been probably about like 70. Yeah, already. We still got more to go.
Warp drive active.
$90, $140, $160. Oh, you what, mate? $140? Did it do the event in multiple days because it was getting repetitive? Yeah, Dr. GG. We might have to do that as well.
Warp drive active.
I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm like, okay, I've been only warping for the last 3 hours.
Warp drive active.
Go to the Eve Travel Agency. That's fun.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Whee!
Warp drive active.
To jump back into low sec. Any interesting low secs? Nope, not particularly. Just some weird ones. This is a bit of a pipe. There's enough people in local here, though, that they could smart bomb me, and the gate is out of D-scan range. So we are actually gonna warp to
Warp
a
drive
ping.
active. Warp drive active.
Let's see if our predictions were correct. They were not. There is no one smart bombing on this gate. The Wiggly meets.
Warp drive active.
The meats that wiggle, the meats that giggle. New Bro Trading Corp. If you move on to bigger and better things, I teach all that are willing and love a challenge. We mine, we huff the gas, we crab the rocks, we pyrate. Join me to yeet the meats of our enemies. I like that corp. Maybe I'll join that corp.
Warp drive active.
CBD Corporation Storage. What do they got here? One of the biggest exporters / importers in Caldari space.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Are there any, like, interestingly named constellations? Like, for systems, we have
Warp drive
things
active.
like Cat and iPay.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Blood Coveter. The Blood Coveter. You never took much notice of constellation names? Yeah, right? Same. Which is why I don't really know. go to one of my most hated systems.
Warp drive active.
Whoosh.
Warp drive active.
Why do I hate systems of Kinesis? I don't hate all the systems in Kinesis. I just hate this, I hate the Eve constellation. Because it's a weird pipe that bad men live in. It's like a neat little destination that people are drawn towards, but it's just like filled with like pirates and shit.
Warp drive.
I probably like hate it more than it really deserves.
Warp drive active.
You used to live there in 2008. Well, were you a murderous pirate in 2008? That's my follow-up question. Or did you invite the nice people on their pilgrimages to check out the Eve Gate?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Not overly murderous? Okay, well good. As long as you weren't overly murderous. And I guess there's no problem, right?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Wow. I guess let's take a look at the Eve Gate. Ah, it's so beautiful. Now we're checking out the Black Monolith.
Warp drive active.
Visuals of the Eve Gate got updated recently. Yeah, they did. It's so pretty now.
Warp drive active.
Where I live, there all colors in the system were inverted. That was still a cool effect. Oh, when you lived there. Nice.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
The original Black Monolith. Now overrun by rats. Nice. It's full of stars.
Warp drive active.
"17 jumps. Awesome. Oh, fuck. I fucked up.
Warp drive active.
Time to warp off and warp back on. Maybe I should just put autopilot on. Hope for the best, right?
Warp drive active.
I would like to finish this second loop, and I think we're close to the finish of it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Lab's pretty close to complete, you think? Nice. Good. Excellent. Just what I want. We'll be right back. I'm gonna get a little more liquid. Alright, be right back. All right. Let's continue.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
We're heading north, right? Yeah, I've been to every shore.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Wonder who this group is. Metolian Fuel Solution. Oh, it's got one member in it. That's probably just a holding corp, right? But I wonder what they do. Or who they're affiliated with.
Warp drive active.
We've made it back to Highsec. Oh hey,
Warp drive
we're going
active.
through Gurgish. With the good old attempted trade hub. That failed miserably. Mostly because the I Choose You market is he's a monster of a monopoly.
Warp drive active.
I actually like this.
Warp drive active.
Top-notch racing there. Oh yeah. Some top-notch racing.
Yeah, they must get
Vroom vroom.
Warp drive active. drive active.
Oh yeah.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Safety first. Moderator #1 fan club.
Warp drive active.
Mildly unprofessional, we're blue with. Oh, right. Of course we are. Duh. Oh man, so our alliance
Warp drive
logo
active.
just came in for approval. Check this shit out. Oh yeah. We got that pugilism. Pew pew. I think it looks real cool.
Warp drive active.
Doom 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 doom. Are we gonna get decloaked by the planet? Oh, nope. Not even going through it. The finish line. Thank the heavens.
Warp drive active.
Oh fuck. We warped far away again. I'm just going to burn towards it. Does it feel like that might be faster than warping away and back on? And it's less button clicks. So that's a win. Whee! Jump, jump, jump. How much space you got?
Warp drive active.
Yep. Contracted to me, not delivered. You delivered. I prefer contracts.
Warp drive active.
I sound like I'm talking to someone else because I'm talking to someone else. I'm not talking to myself, I promise. Or am I? It's easier to notice contracts.
Warp drive active.
So I think, yeah, after we finish up this lap, we are going to call the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching the stream with us today. We may or may not stream the next lap. And we will try and do some planning to find out how we're going to do our fast race lap.
Warp drive active.
Of which I will probably not stream, but we'll see. Because there might be some secret risky tech involved. And other than that, I would definitely like to stream some more. So keep an eye out for me. And yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Warp drive active.
Figure out who to raid next as well. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for blessing me. Let's see, our second lap took us, oh god, that one took 2 hours. 1 hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, Macanese, I will definitely hit you up. Can you easily position a Blops and or Sino anywhere? Also, I need to figure out, like, the range. Like, could you just... So can you Blops the big 35 jumps section? And if not, I should probably stage a clone in another ship in that faraway system. There just seems to be like a lot of prep needed. Getting a good run. Maybe I just do the first leg. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. Yeah, because actually you can't Blops in high sec. Yeah, because you can't lay any Sinos in high sec. But you might be able to Blops like to a nearby low sec. I might go for that first lap because I think that might be a little easier for me to contend with. We'll find out. Yeah, moving the blobs could certainly be a logistical challenge. The question is, can you... Yeah, you can exit high sec from a blobs. Right? All that matters is the destination Sino target. Is that correct? Looks like Hateless is streaming. I haven't seen Hateless in a while. I think we might raid him.
Michelin is investing in plastic recycling to repurpose waste.
Usually bridge from Amar into Abyssal. Oh, really? Do you do stuff in Abyssal? Shortest cheetah route available? Oh. I get ya. I get ya. Alright. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching the stream. I'll see you guys later. Ciao, ciao for now.
Nth Dimension rating was 18. Everybody coming in, welcome, welcome. I'm doing my first, my very first 10 out of 10 that I've ever done.